Hi everyone, my name is Richa and I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant. In this video, we'll talk about various ways to get your police clearance certificate from India while you are about to submit your PR application to Canadian authorities or IRCC. Now, police clearance certificate is a document which is mandatory when it comes to getting your permanent residency application submitted. And there are applicants whom we have seen that they wait until the last date to submit the application without even applying for the police clearance certificate, which in turn may lead to a refusal of your application because visa officer won't listen to any excuse when it comes to especially things like police clearance certificate, because they want to make sure that you do not have any criminal record under your name, and they don't want to approve a PR of any criminal in Canada. So my advice to you is, as soon as you think of applying for your Canadian permanent residency, apart from getting all documents, you should also consider applying for your police clearance well before in time, because this document might take at least 2 to 3 months if you are not in India at the moment. There are basically three ways to get your police clearance certificate. One is, of course, visiting your local district police officer or requesting the SSP of your area to grant your police clearance certificate. You will fill out a simple form at the police station itself, and they will charge you a certain amount of money, which is usually 500 Indian rupees. And after they have verified your documentation and gone through all the security and criminal record checks, they will grant you the police clearance certificate within 10 to 15 days. Now, this particular method, no doubt it's easy, but it's not applicable to anyone, for anyone and everyone. For example, if you are someone who has lived in India in different districts or states for that matter, you cannot simply approach any police station and just get your police clearance done. In this case, let's suppose if you have lived in 5 different districts of Punjab or any other state, you will need to approach all those district police stations and then get your PCC done. On the other hand, if you have been living at the same address since the beginning or since your birth, then this particular method is going to help you a lot, because it will be more easier for you to get your police clearance certificate from a single police station instead of visiting different police stations at different points in time. Now, second way is, of course, to visit your nearest passport seva kendra or passport office, wherein you will submit the online application for police clearance. And just like the application of any passport renewal or new passport request, certain police officers would come to your home for inquiry and get it done with your police clearance certificate, and you will get the same in 20 to 30 days. So in this case, the timeline would be a little more. Now, these are the two methods that can be used when you are living in India and you want to get the police clearance certificate issued under your name. Now, third method is BLS services, which is a private organization hired by Government of India, especially for things like passport services, including your police clearance certificate. So BLS largely has their offices outside India, and for example, they also have offices in Canada as well. And if you're planning to, let's say, apply for your permanent residency, and now IRCC has requested for your police clearance certificate, all you need to do is go to the website of BLS, fill in the required forms, book an appointment at their office, or send your application by Purolator or any other courier service designated by BLS, and then you will be able to get your police clearance certificates in at least 2 months. So this is the process that I talked about in the beginning, that it's a this particular process is lengthy, and I would advise you to plan well before in time, because there are sometimes there are errors in your application and they simply return your application. So for your convenience, what we will do is we will leave the links to the official websites in the description below, especially for the passport offices and the BLS, and you will be able to find particular forms for your police clearance certificate which you will need for your permanent residency application. If you are someone who is coming to Canada on a study permit or a work permit, we highly recommend getting your police clearance certificate while you leave India, so that you have it already, because usually in most cases police clearance certificates are valid for 10 years, And if you have not lived in India after you got your police clearance certificate for more than 6 months, you are good to use the old PCC itself. We have seen positive results as well. So if you have any questions pertaining to your police clearance certificate, doesn't matter which part of the world you're sitting in, you can contact us and we'll help you out. Thank you.